His Morning Crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
This morning we prayed for Patricia because she was starting radiation and will eventually have chemo as well. And she was going through this difficult thing, but doing it with a smile on her face because she knows God's great love for her. And it was just neat to see how she's looking at this, looking at her blessings, her family and friends during this time. But she also added that even though she wants to return to work soon, she can't work right now, and so she didn't have a way to pay her rent this month.
And we hear from Teresa, and Teresa said, you know what? I've been through a 2-year journey very similar to Patricia's, and I know what it's like to not have anything, but God blessed me. And we hear from Teresa, and she said this.
If you can let me know how much it is, I'd like to pay her rent for this month.
That blow your mind?
Yes.
So we got to call Patricia because Patricia just needs to know that the need's going to be taken care of.
Hello?
Hi, Patricia. It's Rob, Allison, and Jim over at His Radio with His Morning Crew.
Hey, guys. How are you?
The question is, how are you? I mean, you are like a champion of faith going through this journey that you're going through and said, God is still good.
He's the only way, you know? He's the only way.
And you just had some radiation and chemo this morning, we heard.
Yes, I did. It's every day for the next 10 days, and then after that, I'll be working on just the chemo for probably the next year.
How in the world do you get through this with a smile on your face?
It's just what I do, Rob. It's what God sends me to do. You know, with me being positive that I'm able to help somebody else that's sitting in that waiting room that's just as scared, you know?
You're bringing Jesus everywhere you go. I love that about you, Patricia.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we prayed for you this morning, and Teresa got a hold of us, and she said, you know, I've been through something similar. For 2 years, I had to deal with that. She just got back to work. God blessed her in such a cool way with an inheritance, and when she heard in that prayer that you needed help paying for rent, she stepped up and forward and said she wants to help.
That is so sweet. Because actually, this is like my second round of cancer. Because I had kidney cancer in 2008. And then 8 years later, my arm just started hurting. And come to find out, the cells, it decided to take up in my arm. So that's where it is again.
What does this mean to you that God met this need for rent through a lady that you don't even know?
I haven't been at my job for a year, so therefore I don't have any, short-term or any kind of money coming in. And what money that I did have, I've exhausted all of that. My daughter also put on, a GoFundMe page, and we got, some money, which it did help. But, now whatever I have is, probably like $20 in my pocket. But, I'm not going to worry about it because, if you ask, God is going to help you.
Patricia, you are amazing. Your faith is so strong. I mean, you could be just waving your fist at God in anger that this is the second round of cancer that you have to go through, but you're like, I love God. I'm going to bring Jesus no matter where I am.
Because I want to just be a blessing to somebody else.
And you know what, Patricia? You are.
Thank you, Rob.
I think God is looking at you right now and saying, well done.
I'm just trying to earn my wings, that's all.
I think you earned them at birth.